but also save us. So
It's a 50-50 problem.
Yeah. You know, that happens.
No, it definitely
No.
wasn't a good death.
It was you were going in for a stab, twisted your ankle, and just stabbed me in the jugular.
Yeah. While he was still dying on the ground.
I was gonna die anyway, let's be honest, but
Now you can blame Blinky.
I wanna get more lunch. I still hungry.
So, you guys have killed
do you mean
them?
no?
No, so, not no.
But the necromancer up top.
Yes, you have seen the purple flash up top.
Is the HP for everyone looking at?
Yeah, everyone
Yeah,
has full
we're-
HP because you guys hit yourselves with the stone.
Before it got nerfed.
did get nerfed.
I think it did.
Where am I?
That's a great question. Where are you? Did you just go missing with yourself?
Okay, I'm not on the map because, like, if I drag the select blue screen over, nothing triggers, so it's not like my token is placed
How were you deleted?
and here. Okay.
I do not know how we were deleted. Also, I don't think is 39 your full
No,
health?
he's there.
Oh, now here. No, 39 is not my full health because I got hit with something that reduces max HP, I think.
Oh, fair enough.
What was it?
I think it was one of the husk thingies.
Damage that was.
Necrotic?
Oh, how much the number? Because I
It was... Well, you had 39 before. So it might have been a 10. I wouldn't remember.
oh I didn't have 30. Wait a second. How did I? 1573. Okay, chat.
Okay,
log.
so it's not the Bojack.
The Bojack?
It's not the Bojack.
So it probably was this guy. Let me see if it was this guy. Yeah, it
Life
was the Wraith.
drain on me.
If I had the
Damage
Constitution
30.
saving
Was
throw.
it?
Okay.
Must succeed on a Constitution saving throw. I took 13 necrotic damage according to this.
Then... Oh, ouch.
Okay, this reduction lessons. Okay, yeah.
Okay, no, but it was a EC 14 and I passed that, so I didn't take that damage, so it must have been a later one, so it wasn't 13, it was... That one didn't even hit. That one hit, but I passed the save.
Hmm. So,
Nope. Nope. Nope.
interesting.
Maybe even earlier than that. Wait a second. Haunted piano.
Yano.
Whose idea was this? Yeah, I don't know why HP is so low. It's not supposed to be like that.
Okay. So, after hitting yourselves with the pebble several times, what are you all going to do?
How much time has passed with the stone thingies?
2 minutes ish.
Okay. Okay. I guess we're gonna need to head back inside to confront the wizard, because we can't leave.
Well, we have a matter to deal
Can't leave.
with him anyway.
You do?
Well, yeah, we need to leave.
We need to leave.
Fair enough.
How many healing potions does every person have right now? I know I have
0.
8.
0.
Oh, we split them up at the end of last session. Remember?
We did? We did?
Mhm.
Currently
4
have
of them.
34.
Okay, so I have 8 healing potions now. Correct? Question mark? Hello?
I wouldn't know.
Wait a second.
You guys can switch 26.
I already have 4 on me. I don't need more than this, I think.
Were those
It ain't
4
need
you
more,
took
I'll
from
take
me,
more.
Or were these Mo,
Okay,
were
so-
these 4 that you took beforehand, or
I had these 4 from before you did the 40 fucking potions.
I mean, if you don't want more, me and Blinky are gonna take them.
Blinky
why I
hoards
cannot
all.
carry more?
What?
Blinky
What'd you say?
hoards all, I heard.
I call dibs on a split. Like, I am
On what
not
split?
going back inside without more healing potions in my inventory.
Take however many you want and that can fit into your encumbrance set.
Alright, so Maui doesn't want more, Nell doesn't want more, so 26 divided by 2 is
I can't
13.
carry more.
Why not?
I ain't got the any container that can fit anymore.
Oh yeah, fair enough. So, 13 in my inventory, and Blinky, add 13 to yours.
Where you putting them?
imaginary bag of wherever adventurers are putting stuff?
The enemy landed a critical hit. They destroyed your pouch. Everything is gone. You're bankrupt.
Dear Lord.
Remind me again with your 10-foot pole.
No, I'm not spicy.
So, I mean,
Where are we?
outside, at night.
Okay.
I could always
So
try
you
sneaking
have
in. I mean, okay, so from where we are, is there a window that leads into like the room where the wizard is? Like that we can see?
Yes, there was a window that led to where the wizard is.
Can I see the wizard from that window?
No. Because
So the wizard can't see us either from that window.
yes. Also, the thing was the window where you guys saw the purple light. It was to the side of the house.
Okay.
Is there anything on the Bojack, Mama?
Okay. You, as you go looking through it, honestly, screw rolling on this one. You're not sure. Actually, yeah, you're not sure, but you gather some parts of it that you might be able to sell later.
Sure.
Okay, how about this? Rope arrow? Why is everyone silent today? What is it?
We're thinking.
Uh,
We're having a thought.
Having
okay,
fun.
but rope arrow.
A rope arrow to where?
Window that we just saw the guys in.
You do realize they can cut the rope. Like, a rope
Yes,
arrow
I
is
understood.
useful when people don't know you're coming.
But I didn't say that as our only means of entry. I just don't want us to go in one predictable location, meaning that they have the advantage. Keep them guessing.
So, this is a large house, right? Question mark.
It's a two-floor
DM, this
house.
it's a large
Yes,
house, right?
It is a large house. Larger than
How's
it was
the-
last time.
How's the roof looking?
Well, it is. The roof is looking fine. Yeah. Seems
If the
walkable and
roof is looking
everything.
fine, that means someone has been taking care of the roof. So there should be a ladder to get there somewhere.
A ladder to get to the roof.
Yeah. Well, if the roof is looking fine, that means someone has been taking care of it. So someone has to be able to get there.
Yes. Such as the flying guys or magic guy that can teleport.
Fair enough.
This is technically child labor.
Yes.
They're using ghost labor.
Well, that's properly unethical.
Well, you know, keep working after you die.
I thought the age of retirement keeps increasing, but this is ridiculous.
God damn it. That is actually some proper Warhammer 40k shit.
Yeah.
Daft
I mean,
one
server
Oh,
doors.
that's
can stop you.
it's actually something like in a magic setting where if you're too hard indebted, they just summon your soul and force you into ghost labor until you've paid up your debt. The debt still increases with interest, meaning a lot of people are just mathematically incapable of actually getting their debt free.
You will remain in this man's army until you are 510 years old. So, I propose I just try to sneak in the normal way.
Go
You
ahead.
you can't sneak in, and we'll just go to the typical way. Okay, we'll be distracting them.
Wait, hold on. That wouldn't change a thing. Have anything that would be useful in this situation? A scroll of tree stride. Was there a tree in the house?
There's several trees outside the house, yes.
In the house.
No one can use that scroll anyway.
Okay,
I guess I'm going to
if
roll
we
for stealth.
take a
Yes.
short, if we take a short rest, so I can attune to my all-purpose tools again. I think you can do that with a short. Yeah, we can do that with a short rest. I suppose I could just like gradually cut away the floor/ceiling of the attic.
Mm-hmm. Might be able to, yes.
There is a wizard in this house waiting to kill us. The longer we wait, the more preparation it will have. Do you really think we have an hour?
Yes.
I mean,
give
we
the
had
wizard
how
that
many hours
time.
did we use? How many
used
hours
2
did we have
minutes.
for the?
2 minutes.
We allow coordination. 2 minutes.
Yeah. We unga bungaed in 2 minutes.
Okay, what do we do?
We already said that Rogue is going to be going behind the lines while we go in the front line.
Fuck it. Is the door even still open?
Mm-hmm. The door is
Could
still
be.
open. You guys did not close it.
And I don't think that ghost thingy would have closed it either.
Yeah,
So,
it doesn't feel like
Yeah.
it. It was not
Oh.
well trained in mannerisms, yes.
Hulking. What? Imagine that
No.
hulking thing, whatever it was. Like, just go through the door and then gingerly pull the doorknob with like 2 of its talons.
May I roll stealth before I enter?
Sure, you will now move silently.
Good.
Might I remind you that there was also a rope, like right here, that led to exactly where you are right now.
Yeah, but stairs are better.
Yeah. So why is everyone following me without rolling stealth? What's the point of being stealthy as no one else is being stealthy?
I thought you were going through the window, but you know.
Through the window.
Alright, so if I peep around the corner, do I see anything?
No.
Alright. If I peep through the keyhole of the door, do I see anything?
This door.
Yeah, either.
I believe they were opened and never closed.
Open and never close?
Yeah,
Okay.
it came out guys from here.
Mm-hmm.
So let me check. I'm not sure if you can see inside them, so I'm going to do it again.
No, I can see the bottom one, and I can see the top one. Okay. If I peep inside the room to the right, do I see anything?
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Not much, but yes, you do.
I gingerly open the door.
Wasn't this door open?
Yes, it is open.
Yeah.
You guys can see in here.
Uh,
You also open this door. And you also open
Nothing
here.
there.
Nothing there. It is completely empty.
Do I
And-
see any trapdoors on the ceiling?
Any what?
Trapdoors on the ceiling, something that
Mm.
leads to an attic.
No, you do not see an attic in this place.
Okay. Well, time to go to the main event. Quietly move forward.
As you quietly move forward, you hear no sound whatsoever.
How are we following?
Well, like I take it you guys are at the stairs, and Maui is following Emerald.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what's going on right now, at least. To the bottom. Last one.
And inside this thing, you actually see a small statuette with glowing red eyes. You're not a wizard. You're not a whatsoever connected to magic. But this is some magic bullshit.
Labert. Detection of magic. The wizard is either invisible or teleported out. Also, there's an amulet thingy.
Did not see that amulet when I checked that, like, back during the day, right?
No, you did not.
Do we have any sufficient spells prepared? Cure
What?
wounds.
I mean,
grease,
nothing's
detect
in the
magic.
room. Why not just take a 10-minute break to cast it as a ritual?
I know I was like you said something about an amulet, and I wanted to see if I have identify prepared. But I don't, so I'll just start squatting and start performing the ritual for detect magic.
As you spent your 10 minutes and 6 seconds to cast Detect Magic,
Ah, yes, very crucial.
the 6 seconds, yes. Yeah. Using the... You can sense powerful magic in it. It does seem like... check the type of magic. because I always forget. It does seem like some kind of blue tint to the magic in this thing. Although the eyes are red.
Which eyes?
This is
There's like
this,
nothing here.
the statuette.
Okay. Okay. I can see it hiding at the bottom. What's the... Oh no, it's disappeared again. I know we've encountered blue magic before, but I as a player don't remember what it was.
Evocation. No, conjuration. Conjuration.
Mm-hmm. Conjuration it is.
And the red be evocation. Can't take like a long rest to get identify, so I don't. Though if I take a short rest, I could try to figure out whatever it does. That's also a thing you can do. Can I just pick up the thing and like rattle a little bit?
Describe rattle it a bit.
See if it's hollow and if there's anything clinking inside.
Oh, okay. As you shake it a little bit, you try to figure out if it's hollow, but it does not seem hollow, no. It is. Although it looks very heavy and metalish, but it is not made of metal, no. It is not even made of stone. It is a really well-made statue. Certainly used for some kind of bullshit ritual you have, which is probably something that the guy did. Like, from what you can gather, you have no idea what it is, but yeah, it's some kind of bullshit. But it is not made of metal, it is not made of stone. From what you can gather, probably wood. And pretty well made at that. Like, really well made. Someone spent days on this thing. Probably weeks.
I miss my all-purpose tools. Okay, there's like a possibility that it's gonna summon more ghosts, but I can't say for certain until we've rested a bit, so do we just pack it up until then? If more ghosts appear, we have the answer there, so.
It is
What if we
smaller
break
than
it?
you, Blinky, so no, you cannot.
What if we break it?
Those gonna
Going
answer
once.
Nero?
Going once for breaking it?
Twice.
No. No. We might be able to sell this.
Yes.
You repair it?
Thank God it is not Rock of Mending.
I have
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of mending.
No, be hypothetical. The wizard is clearly not here because you didn't see anyone else with your magic detection. This is
At least
the only
everyone
thing
in-
that could... What'd you
When
say?
you are all here, and a few of you have sources of magic on you, the house might still have lingering effects, and I can't feel like there's magic over there. I can only feel magic be present. Technically, you would all need to clear the house, and then I have to just walk about. And if I suddenly start feeling something, then I know for certain.
Doesn't detect magic let you see magic?
Only on invisible creatures, I can then see the auras. Visible creatures and objects. But hypothetically, if there's nothing else magical and you suddenly feel a magical source, it means something invisible magical is nearby. Before that, it's like a sixth sense, just feeling this pressure of magic around you. I know, sadly, we can't tune out individual sources. That's only left for a superior system. Okay, so what now?
We break it.
No.
Okay, hear me out. We'll give you an hour to have your fun with it, do whatever you want. I'll look
Can't do
around the
anything with it
room.
right now.
Exactly why I'm leaving you an hour.
Able to do anything significant with it in an hour. If it's not something that's used necessarily, and I can't figure anything out, but if we take it with us, I can figure out maybe what it has been used for, and then we can ascertain following plans, maybe possible dangers in the surrounding area, so on and so forth.
We can't leave though.
I mean, we can't leave.
Have you tried working at the gate? You
This is out
can't
of
leave.
character. What do you mean we can't leave?
I mean, when I tried to go through the gate outside, there was a force field.
Why didn't you say so earlier? Smash the bloody thing.
I said so like 3 weeks ago, but I did say so. Alright, so all in favor of smashing it?
Yep, everyone is in favor of smashing it.
We smashed the thing.
So, as you smash the thing,
Everyone, please make death saving throws.
Shit. Let me go get you guys in the proper place. The house starts becoming smaller. I need you and you to disappear, and I need you back here. The house starts becoming smaller, and suddenly it is the afternoon.
Is the house still full of illusions, or is it like empty?
The house is empty, but they don't have the day without.
Okay, so it's like empty house but normal size.
And empty house, normal size, and afternoon.
Okay.
When you said you have to get us into the proper place, I was honestly expecting basically this.
There's a third map of an even bigger house.
God damn.
Any of y'all ever played Little Nightmares?
Oh. I'm not dealing with that game. So, what now?
Gang, mystery solved.
Did we though?
No, absolutely not. This
Why
whole
didn't
thing
I
was
see it?
pointless.
Is our rope still there?
Yeah, good question.
No.
Interesting.
No.
We lost the rope.
Oh man.
No, hold on. This is important. Hold on. If I go there, is the window broken?
No.
If I reach out my hand, is it physical?
Yes.
No, okay.
What does detect
that is-
magic say right now?
You have magic around you.
What sort?
You would need to concentrate on
Oh,
a certain
I
object.
can only. Okay. Can everyone get like house
In or out?
out, or there's
Out?
like foyer?
Okay. In the meantime, could I make an
Technically,
investigation?
like just the lower floor.
Okay.
Like the lower floor would be fine, just because detect magic is blocked by wood and stuff.
Yeah.
I think the floorboards would be thick enough.
Native beer, from the places that you can see, no magic.
No magic at all.
I'm gonna open all the doors so that the magic detecting radiation can actually spread inside.
Yeah, you go around, you go searching for magic detection things, shenanigans.
What?
Why did the turn order
What is
appear?
that doing there?
Oh, it shouldn't have appeared.
Why do I hear boss music?
Don't worry about it.
The hole we did is no longer there, I suppose.
No, it's no longer there.
What about the floorboards?
All intact. Wait, did you guys break the floorboards before or after?
Yes, because there were children bones under the floorboards.
Oh yeah, no, the floorboards are destroyed. If I'm not, yeah, the floorboards are destroyed.
Then the
Okay, are
grave is
Are
still
there any
there.
bones left?
Are there what?
Bones.
No. The bones are inside there, yes, but no, not inside there. You guys.
What do
Put
I
them
have?
back. Hmm?
What do I have to roll to determine whether we've been sucked into the Shadowfell temporarily?
Make an intelligence check. Or an Arcana check, either way.
How many Flash of Genius do I still have? No, I think I used all of them up. But I mean, if it's like the same... Has time fast forwarded? I'm not sure. It's... where is it?
Okay, 21. From what you can gather, it seems like the statuette was used to put you guys in a different dimension that mirrors and scales from the normal one, especially this place. And it seems like breaking it brings you guys back, or whatever was close to the statuette back.
When we arrived, were there like fragments of the statuette where the statuette was, or was there just nothing where we had just broken it?
There were the fragments that you probably broke it in two pieces, I would say, or did you throw it to the ground?
I think just probably snap the head off.
Yeah, so the two parts are still there, yes.
Taking that stuff with me. You can identify broken magical items for reverse engineering. If I go outside, like, is there an attic to this building or not?
Not that you can see, no.
Tech.
I would like to look outside for any footsteps, trace, any sign of someone leaving.
Is that investigation or survival?
It would be survival, because it's tracking.
Wouldn't it be investigations to find them?
It is
Yeah,
very
it's
specific.
investigation to find.
Let me check something.
It's investigation to find them, but survival to follow them.
No, it is considered survival for both.
Okay.
Well, you can't seem to find anything, like someone leaving or anything like that, no.
Alright. This was completely pointless. Oh, Maui, let's burn this thing down. I hate it.
Finally.
You can, but honest. Okay, wait. Before we do that, what are we looking at in terms of valuable, like, furniture and inventory?
Nothing. They were illusions.
Yeah. The furniture
but-
itself was illusions, and they are there in the drawing, but they do not exist in the game because I do not have an empty house image.
I remember that when I pressed against that and whatnot, you always said, yeah, it's physically there. It's physically there.
Yeah,
it's
it
physically
is.
there."
It was physically there, yes, but it had illusion on it.
So there should be a physical thing there.
Yes. If it was normal illusions and not ghost illusions that can basically bullshit the way out of being physical.
Okay, fair enough.
I hate Shadowfell magic. I hate Shadowfell magic.
Yeah.
I hate Shadowfell magic.
I hate the Shadowfell. I hate the Shadowfell. I hate the Shadowfell.
In general, fuck that place.
Okay, we
But
can burn
the
it down if
wood
you
of
want,
the
but-
house is very real, is it not?
Yes.
Chestnut roasting on an open flame.
You guys can
Okay.
try to burn it down if you want to.
Oh, I'm not trying. I'm succeeding.
We're doing it.
We are next to a forest. There are plenty of wood to start a fire with.
Yeah, you guys, and you have probably.
Okay, question though. We are on a quest. We had suffered time dilation. We don't even know how long.
Yeah.
Now you want to spend even more time burning this thing down. You, who was constantly, this is a waste of time, this is a waste of time, and now you want to spend extra time burning this thing down. Am I correct in that?
It takes no time to burn something.
Absolutely. We have wasted a lot of time, an unconsiderable amount of time. And consider the following.
Okay, then.
We don't know how much longer we're going to waste time anyway. So let's burn it down.
That's sunk cost fallacy, but you know what? I firebolt the house.
I'm a very phallus man.
You firebolt the house, and then you remember that firebolt is specifically told not to put things on fire.
It's just...
I highly doubt that.
You know what does explicitly put things on fire? A timber set.
Don't you dare.
Timber box.
Okay.
What were you gonna say?
A flammable object hit by this spell ignites if it isn't being worn or carried. I think house is an object, even if it's a big one, and wood is flammable.
Okay,
Roll
so
initiative. It is being carried.
you start peppering the thing with fire bolts. Blinky, do you have fire bolts?
No, you don't. Flame blade.
Yeah, but that's a level spell. You don't need to
You-
spend level spell.
She
Just
will
use
do
green
it
flame
for
to
burning
attack.
down.
My bad.
Yeah, you're hearing nothing
Yeah.
because no one's talking.
I think my mic was muted.
That's possible.
So, Blinky goes around the house, gets floorboards, makes them into fire, uses chromatic orb to burn more, and you have now a small bird with two planks in one plank in each hand, all of them burning and burning the house down, and then at the end, Blinky's gonna jump out the window. Is that what Blinky would do, Blinky?
Probably.
And there, just so we are clear, the door was open, but Blinky jumped out the window.
He's a fledgling. She can hover. So, the whole house is burning, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to take my pipe, light it with the house, and take a puff.
Fucking hell.
Alright, job done. We're leaving.
Y'all need Jesus.
I told you there was nothing here.
From nothing to nothing. But at least the kids are buried, hopefully in peace. We have a wizard on the run, though. I'm sure that won't come and bite us in the ass.
Did we hear this before? With a vampire, maybe?
No, not Sherlock Poirot.
So, what now?
I guess we're back on what we were supposed to do, and somewhere I don't know where.
Next stop.
Road trip!
You guys are indeed in a road trip, which is actually kind of funny.
On the road again?
Let me put you guys on the map. What is your next stop?
I don't know, the map is still loading. It's extremely blurry on my end.
Or abysmal or something. I don't remember the name in English.
Okay, so we're going... Okay, remind me again. We're going to the ruins of Rocks Fallen, right?
Yes.
Yeah, with a few stops.
Let me just put you guys a goddamn... This is your goal.
Yeah. With 4 or 5 stops, it's fine.
It's fine. Ooh, we could go there.
I mean, to be fair, 2 towns at the end, we might stop there. The rest is like, but that's well.
But I mean,
Okay.
I don't like the name O Abismo.
Or
The Abyss.
contingent.
Yeah. Okay, quick question, DM. What does O Abismo translate to in English?
The Abyss.
The Abyss.
Do we really want to go there?
Why not? It's fucking the abyss. Don't know the abyss?
These are the stops you guys told me you were going to. Wait, you're also going to the hills? Oh, fucking hell.
Well, maybe the hills later. No, we're not going that way.
Like the hills of the Wise Dawn, Portfield, Heiter, the Groot of the
Wet death.
like
Swamp death.
it's not swamp. It is more of a
Moist death. Guys,
It's a moist forest.
I forgot the word.
dripping death.
Yeah, dripping death. So you guys are going to the abyss now, right?
Yeah, lovely stuffs. 5 stars.
I guess we are. I guess we are.
Okay, you guys are going to the abyss.
Haunted house first, and then a big hole. And then a cave.
Hole. What's in the hole? Goes down.
So, in this trip, you guys have enough time for a few long rests.
Alright, so I get the bird back.
You get the bird back, you get your spells back, you get your max health back, and you get your resources back.
Bird up.
Sorry, I've had a massive connection dip for a while. What did I miss? The last thing I remember was the house burning
We were planning
and
out the
girl
road trip.
jumping out the window.
We were planning out the road trip. Also, the house is burned.
The house be burned.
Yeah.
Maybe we started a forest fire as well, but who cares?
Remind me again, which spellcasters would be on the road trip with us? So we have
Currently, people who are
Brandis.
here. I'm gonna say this. Currently, people who are here. Let's say if Coco decides to join,
okay, yeah. So
Portal Magic.
yeah, so we have 2 rings of spell storing, which have a total of 10 spaces for like spells and stuff. What do we want to put in them?
I think I put cure wounds in them.
Wouldn't healing word be better for the action economy?
I don't have healing word anymore. There was a forced change.
Well, you
What
can
about,
switch spells with Artificer. Oh, they don't have healing word. Fucking hell.
Yeah, it was the subclass that had it. What about what's
Don't
your
have
class
Ronic
again?
anymore.
Oh yeah. We just have
I
the
don't know,
4 of us.
sure.
So we have spells from Blinky, Nell, Maui. And technically Emerald if people want a familiar. Oh
I
fuck,
knew
give
it.
everyone a familiar. We could give everyone a
I
familiar.
think might be. I have an idea, but it might be a bit not nice. I can already hear Mikado screaming in my mind.
Go ahead.
8.
What does 8 do again?
Increase max HP.
Increases your current HP and your max HP by 10 for the duration.
By
And I mean,
5.
like,
It's 5.
Yeah, it's 5.
Damn.
At level 2 it's 5.
I misremembered that. Sorry.
Uh,
Then forget that. Like I thought, 8-10 is better than cure wounds in most cases. So take that.
What do you what do we want to put in the rings?
While you decide that, I am going to go to the bathroom.
Enjoy.
I could put a bunch of magic missiles in there. I think that might be funny.
Like 10 magic missiles?
All 10 between 2 characters.
Yeah.
I all have shield in mind at the current moment. And a few other spells. I have magnify gravity.
I mean, I know Blinky wants a familiar, so I could put familiars in there.
You can.
Yes, I have
First off,
find familiar once per day.
I don't want to give Mikado even more of an aneurysm with like so many. That meme should not be as funny as it constantly is.
I mean, it costs 10
I
gold.
need a version. Can you do me?
You need a
Can you
version?
do a version that's just for detect magic?
What would be the bottom caption?
Oh no! I don't even know. Detect magic? Question mark? Bottom text? Nah, it's.
Wouldn't it be better
Ooh.
for Emerald to have the Ring of Spell Storing since he has no spell to concentrate on?
I already have a ring of Spellstoring. It's empty. It had Revivify.
Oh, it had Revivify.
The thing
That's
is,
fucking.
when I divvied up the magic items, because I was the one keeping track of that, I want to remind anyone. We went in this with the exception of, okay, it's only going to be the first session where it's just us, and then the other people are going to join, right? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they never did. So it was.
You want summon bees?
What do you mean summon bees?
Beast.
Summon bees!
I mean, it can be bees if you want to.
What's this? A perfectly nice family picnic?
My briefcase full of bees ought to solve this situation.
I mean, 8 is good because it doesn't have a distance. Like, it has a pretty generous distance. It can affect multiple people at once, but it's pretty low in terms of things. Then again, like, what's a... Isn't Cure Wounds just a D8?
8 is always better than Cure Wound.
And I mean, I think we should put healing. Oh, never mind.
I mean, we have so much healing potion, we don't need Cure Wounds.
Yeah, fair. I mean, with the amount of healing potions we have, I think we're good to just put defense spells in there for a while.
Okay. In which case, might I petition?
Go ahead. What's your petition? Hello?
Honest, at this point, like, if the microphone doesn't pick it up, honestly, at this point, it's just worth it. The bit has died.
Yes, it is. Say it.
Grease.
To work?
Can put 1 for option.
Didn't it? It worked on the stairs, didn't it?
I accept the grease. I personally
I accept the grease.
How many grease do we want to put in there?
2, 3, 4, 5, 1.
So much that the ring itself is oilier than a McDonald's fry.
Alright, putting 5 grease in there.
Oh my god. Okay.
Grease me up, woman! No. What other things do we have? Jump, long strider, identify, detect magic, fairy fire. I don't like fairy fire too much because it's just a one time, and if you miss that, and most people are good at dexterity saving throws, then it was useless, which irritates me. Grease at least sticks around.
Yeah, but Fairy Fire is advantage on attacks, which is pretty good when it succeeds.
We could also put, just give one to Blinky and just let her put a bunch of Shadow Blades in there, so she can't run out of them as easily. And she also can save her second level spell slots on other stuff. How's that sound?
Like Chromatic Ore? Or Magic Missile?
It was very, very difficult to talk with Sarah on figuring out good spells, and Chromatic Orb was just the best thing we could eventually settle down on, okay? Cut me some slack. Also, it can do thunder damage, so don't force me to Vine Boom you to death.
I mean, you want that Blinky to have the ring, my ring of spell storing, so we can have more spell slot, pretty much.
Of course. Hey, Immoral, I have a question for you as a high elf. When do you eat tacos? On Tuesday or on Friday?
Depends on which calendar you're using, on which continent you're living, and on which culture you're being a part of.
Somehow that was the most high elf answer you could have given, and I did not anticipate it at all. That was great.
Hmm.
I mean, we'd have two, you can just take one. Immoral is mostly busy with sneak attacking and stealthing, so do you even have, like, the action space to do it?
I mean, I think Emerald would do best with concentration spells, since he doesn't have anything else to concentrate on.
Yeah, but we don't really have a lot of good concentration spells.
What do you mean? Some Beast is pretty good. It's a free familiar for him. Or Spike
Can we
Grove.
Can we
Or Bane, even.
What was it that the hoplite cheese shredded something to death? What was that creature?
Oh yeah, the spike growth!
Yes. Yeah, but which creature was it? Like, was it a manticore or what was it?
It was
Carnotaur?
the
Lizard guy.
and the knight, I think. I don't remember.
I think that guy just died. I don't remember what he died to, but at least certainly just died.
Hoplite
Okay.
related causes.
I mean, I have darkness also, if you want darkness.
Do any of us have True Sight or Blind Sight?
Probably not. Warmer Ragatus, that's HP for an hour.
Kinetic Jaunt, Enlarge, Reduce, Tate. That could be good. Currently, we have 2 rings of spell storing. Who has one of them right now?
I have one of them, it is filled with grease.
I have one of them.
No, that's not canon, right? Like that hasn't happened.
Yes, it is. So you put all the grease in it.
No, no, it's my grease. I can use it however I want, and I did not approve this. You cannot steal my grease from me.
So greasy, it slips out of my finger.
You just see like the grease come out of the ring and fly back into Nelemir's body.
God damn.
Okay,
Yeah.
but seriously. Blinky would benefit from having more spell slots because Blinky doesn't have a lot of spell slots because of being a third caster. I'm usually busy doing something, so unless we go for concentration spells, I don't really benefit from that. Emerald doesn't get hit a lot, so I suppose he could benefit from concentration spells, but I think he's not that good on con saves.
Who cares if he's not getting it?
I had a 2 in Constitution.
It's good enough. It's the same as most characters.
+5.
I did say most.
And Blinky also gets advantage because of Warcaster.
Warcaster.
So how do we feel about giving one to Moe and giving one to Blinky? Moe just for like saving up a bunch of destructive spells, so you don't need to waste your spell slots on that, since it turns out you have way too few, apparently.
I mean, I'm a half caster that doesn't have much.
I know that confuses me so much. I will keep thinking you're a full caster.
No, I'm half. But I have more cantrip than anybody else.
Then we can you can save up some of your stronger spells in there, since do you even have destructive spells?
My best spell is Summon Beast and Spike Grove. That's my most destructive one.
Okay. I do get hit a lot, but I have really good con saves, I think we can all agree.
I mean, don't we have the concentration thingy? Like the thing that makes you succeed at a con save?
Oh, I do have Mind Sharpener.
Oh yeah, that one.
Okay, so how about I take the Mind Sharpener, and then Nell and... No, actually, that's not good. Moe keeps the Mind Sharpener, and Blinky and Emerald take the rings. Blinky because if she gets hit doesn't matter because of Warcaster and High Constitution. I think Blinky has High Constitution at least.
Yes.
And Emerald because he doesn't get hit often, if at all. Is that something we can all agree on? Satisfied?
Mhm.
Yeah, but if Emerald takes the ring, it's all going to be grease.
We can
No,
put
no.
other things.
I'm joking.
For Emerald, I'd honestly say I'd split up how many spell slots worth of magic can the ring store?
5.
Okay.
So you
I'd
can
say
put 5 level 1, 2 level 2, 1 level 1, 1 level 3, 1 however you want.
I get it. I'd say I put Web once for Blinky and twice for Emerald. How does that sound?
Yep. What is a what level spell?
Second
2.
level spell.
And I still have 1 space left.
Okay.
Grease.
Wait, give a second. I need to figure some stuff out. Text box is too small. I need to enlarge it. Blinky gets... Ring.
Dear Lord.
What's up?
What's the problem?
I expected I didn't expect it to take this long.
Me.
Oh yeah, it's a debate. Absolutely. Don't worry.
Well,
We're almost done. I feel it in my bones. That's 3 attunements for Emerald. Beetle? What's a spirit beetle?
It depends. Are we talking about like Rengo or?
Okay. Back. Okay, all-purpose tools. If I'm not mistaken, this is the current list.
Pretty much.
Yep.
We need to figure out the remaining spells.
Grease.
What else do we want?
Grease.
How about you put a bunch of chromatic orbs into your ring, Blinky, and then you don't need to actually use your own spell slots for that during combat. How's that sound?
But why chromatic orb when she can shoot a bow?
Of to use like I put shield in there instead.
Oh, you can put Shadow Blade and shield. There we go. Or Grease. Put Grease.
One shadow blade, one shield.
But one web, one Shadow Blade, one Grease. Get your order right.
Wait, no, actually, web doesn't make sense for Blinky since it's a concentration spell, and then it would not work with shadow blade.
Yeah, fair.
Okay, Stop it with the grease!
No.
You want magnify gravity?
What have I...
What does magnify gravity do?
Magnify gravity do? Where's this spell from?
His homebrewed class.
No, it's from Wizards. It's just the Demency branch.
Okay.
The Critical Role book.
Oh, it's AoE. That's why. Well, we can put 3 Grease, I suppose.
I miss my flaming sphere.
I miss my flaming sphere.
I'll be back. Okay, Blinky. Blinky, do you want to be impossible to hit? Do you want to be absolutely impossible to hit?
Blur.
Okay. Work, damn you.
Mirror
What's
image.
this sound?
Okay, sure.
With mirror image, they have to roll a d20 divided, and they have to roll above, like, where is it? You get a bunch of illusory duplicates that they can hit instead. Even if they don't hit those, then they have to go against your really high AC. As backup, so you don't waste your spell slots, and 1 shield, because shield is always nice and it doesn't cost you your actual spell slots. We in business?
Can we see the fucking abyss now?
Alternatively,
see
you
the
could give
abyss.
you blur, which just means they.
Are we
Alternatively,
there
I could give you blur, which just means they. Which means they just have a disadvantage on attacking you. If you think that's funnier, then go ahead. But it is. Is it concentration actually?
Blur is concentration.
That's concentration. Scratch that. Besides web.
Okay. So Blinky
Yeah.
has the particular things already. Remember, these conversations took part
want-
in, I think, 3 days.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious.
Heck.
So,
Emerald, what spells do you want from across all
Priest.
of us?
Web, grease.
Yeah. Web, grease, web.
Don't you want like something else, like I don't know, heat metal, vortex warp,
Oh, wait, you have heat metal?
magic weapon, invisibility?
Wait, you have heat
Yeah.
metal?
Yeah, and I can also give you invisibility. Yes.
Oh, fuck yeah, then. No, give me hit.
Okay,
Give
but-
me heat.
Think about how often have we
How often have we what?
fought against something with metal armor?
Consider the following. Arrowheads are made of metal.
oh. That is a dick move.
I think you have to be able to see the thing.
Yes, to
Yes.
cast it. Cook and book. You
Huh?
need it to see it to cast it.
No, but
You do not need
No,
to
but-
see it to keep concentration, no.
Choose a manufactured metal object, such as a metal weapon or sort of that you can see within range. You can't see a metal arrowhead embedded in someone's body.
No, but I can see it when it's on my crossbow.
Yeah.
Yes, but at that point it's burning away the wooden bolt.
I just need to be fast, I guess.
Just
You
throw a
can't
knife.
take an action. You don't.
So, how I would allow that, just so you guys, you prepare your attack.
Oh wait! I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
A crossbow isn't shooting arrows, it's shooting bolts. Are those just solid metal bolts?
Depends on when you were making the crossbow.
You can make both of them. You can make metal tips or metal completely. Also, how I would allow this so the arrow is not destroyed. For a situation, metal crossbow, metal bolts. Second, someone casts heat metal on the thing and you use your reactions to shoot your prepared attack.
Might I recommend something else where he could even do it by himself?
What?
Prepare casting and then do it right before his turn starts, so the time between casting and actually firing is minimal. Of course, there's the risk that if he gets attacked in between turns, he might lose concentration, but let's just hope he's sneaky enough. How's that sound?
Yeah, you would
Risk
use
reward.
2 turns for that, so I would allow it, yes.
Okay.
All right then.
So,
So heat metal.
how many?
Also, I
Sir,
am going to
how many
preface
war
this.
crimes do you...
I'm going to preface this. If you crit on your attack, only the first round of it crits, not the subsequent ones.
Oh, heat metal doesn't crit.
Oh, but your attack does. And if the attack does with hit metal, it will crit on the first one. Why? Because I said so, and it is funnier like
Okay,
that.
fair enough. All right, so heat metal once.
I was about to say, sir, how many how many war crimes do you want with your Ring of Spell Storing?
All of them.
So do we put web, invisibility, or heat metal a second time?
I mean, with your Boulder Stealth and General Stealth, do you even need invisibility? Also, it's just regular invisibility, so it drops after an attack.
Yeah, I know. I think invisibility would be nice.
Do you know the...
Like, here's the thing. Invisibility means that if I'm sneaky enough, I can walk in front of someone because I won't make noise.
Yep.
So invisibility, heat metal, and then I have a
Grace.
first level slot left for grease.
Why are you like this?
Because I'm your friend.
Do you not maybe want, like, enhanceability to give yourself bonuses
That's level
on
2.
all air dexterity?
Invisibility is
that's
better.
level 2. That's level 2.
No, but like instead of invisibility, so that you stealthy.
No, I'd much rather have invisibility.
Yo, need Jesus.
It's literally enhanced ability on stealth and plus plus.
If I'm not mistaken, it gives you
Okay.
a stat plus 5 on stealth rolls, right?
No, that's pass without trace.
No,
And it's
that would
plus
be
10.
plus 10.
Invisibility is just advantage.
Massive thing.
So yeah, first level spell slot left. What other option
wait,
than grease do we have? Hold on.
We also have a thunder wave, so if you ever get surrounded, you could pop it and hopefully knock everything away.
You can already disengage.
As a bonus
You can't
action.
disengage through somebody. So I said if you're surrounded.
If he's surrounded, he's dead. Probably.
That's why I'm saying, like, we could put...
No, but
maybe
he's the
Blink-
back line. If he's surrounded, we're
How
fucked
about-
already.
How about Blinky puts a shield in there, so if you actually would get hit, you can pop it so you don't.
I mean, I already have a reaction to halve the damage.
Just give him grease. He wants grease.
Give my men some grease.
No, seriously, what's reaction do you have to half the damage?
It's a rogue reaction. I
He's
think.
a rogue. Yeah.
No, not
Oh,
evasion.
cool, I didn't
Uncanny
know.
dodge.
That guy.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah.
He hits you with, you can use a reaction
So
of it.
each person
Damn.
has their spells.
I guess.
Later, I'm gonna check how long this conversation took.
It's 30
Probably
minutes
close
of
to an hour, if
God.
not two.
Maybe you want a chromatic. Oh no.
We're stopping
Okay.
here, man.
Blinky, what spells do you have? Like, what spells do you have that could help me? In some manner or form. Like first level spells exclusively.
I mean, absorb him in. The thing is, he's a rogue, which most spells is dex save.
Okay,
Yeah.
you know what? To hell with it.
Grace.
Grace! Grace!
Fucking hell.
The boy has been greased. Alright, we're ready.
You can finally fry some motherfucker.
Okay.
Alright, it took us an hour to
You're going-
convince
I want you to
Capricorn get me
remember that-
greased.
I want you to remember that grease isn't concentration, so you can make someone slip and then cook them and just cook them in the grease.
Exactly.
Live and die.
Okay, so
What's
after
clicking?
a very long 3-day conversation about this subject,
Yeah, that noise. What's
Also,
clicking?
in the time, I would have liked to spend like an hour, 10 minutes at some point to cast Identify on the fragments of the stone statuette.
okay, it is a very pricey statuette. It was magical, but it seems to be a demon, sort of. You're not sure which demon, because, you know, it just says that it is a demon statuette that was used for a magic ritual. And it has been used several times. It also can be sold for, if it's whole, it could be sold for a good price.
Anything. Repulsion shield? Spell refueling ring? That's my third Oh, mind sharpener, right. That's why.
So, in the way to the abyss, you get near it. Approaching it, you can. It is not hard to spot the place. It is a really big hole.
What do we know about it?
You didn't ask anyone, so. But
I said we as in the four of us.
mm-hmm. Yeah. So since you didn't ask anyone, there were some like comments on it, but it is not a very frequented place. People don't go there. And who does normally either doesn't go down the abyss because that sounds stupid, or doesn't come out of the abyss because, yeah, it's an abyss. That's the information we have on it. Also, from what you can see at the moment, there is a town, buildings and such near the abyss.
Are they flying any flags?
There is no flags, there is no movement in the town.
Mikado, are you sure you want to do this without Kapsu? I thought you made this whole thing entirely to torture her.
She's not around. Screw her.
What do you mean you made this to torture her?
No comment.
Oh, it's yeah.
So,
Is that a reference to the other campaign?
no.
No, it's a reference to a show or something.
Yes, I think I know what it is, and my character is technically referenced to the same show, so...
Let's fucking go.
All I'm saying is, give me lightning bolts, or level 9, and the reference will be complete.
So, please, the town, from the distance, you guys are still a few miles away from it. You don't see movement in the town.
What time of day is it?
You guys would have arrived, or I would say in the morning, because I'm not going to calculate how long it took. I'm just going to say one of the times. It is the morning. And the town is, but it is not like really early morning. It would be around 9 a.m., something like that. So people should have been on the streets. But you see no movement from the venture point you guys are at.
How do the buildings look?
From the distance, they are useful buildings. They are not pretty. They are not. They are squares made of stone. It has very simple, not very like people do not care about pretty here, and it is very, very, very basic.
Okay,
Utilitarian?
Hmm?
You mean like utilitarian?
Utilitarian, yes.
Okay, but it is lived in. Like it doesn't look decrepit and abandoned.
Yes, it does. It does. The buildings are not maintained, but they are square buildings, so it is hard for them to break down. But there are some who are broken down. The streets are not well taken care of.
Okay, but is the town from appearance, like can we see people outside?
Yeah, there are no people outside.
I asked, can we see people outside? And he says, yes, there are no people outside.
You can
You
see
never
the
said
streets.
that.
You can see the streets. There are no people outside.
Okay. Can't Emerald with Find Familiar like switch senses and just have the thing fly ahead and just see through the bird's eyes?
Sure.
Oh yeah, I can do that. Hold on. Which paragraph? You can communicate with as an action. You can see through. Okay, perfect. So, while your familiar is within 100 feet of you, can communicate with ability. Additionally, as an action, you can see through your familiar's eyes and hear what it hears until the start of your next turn. Perfect. So, I'm sending the bird to do a round, and I'm going to see through its eyes.
Sure. Both the birds.
I want you to know that.
Hmm?
I want you to know that while you're blinded, Nelabir is doing copious amounts of tests of like seeing, like waving in front of your hand, making various faces with shape changing, pretending to punch you in the face once or twice. Like he wants to test this to the limit. Like how blind are we talking here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you approach the city. The city itself is Blinky. Someone gave you the ring with Find Familiar. You use Find Familiar, then you use Shadowblade, Mirage, and Shield. You can have a familiar for 10 gold if you want to.
I think we said we didn't want to give everyone familiars because of already we have everyone on mounts, everyone on familiars. That's 3 tokens per people.
So what? It's just a Ctrl-C, Ctrl-V, but sure, if you don't want a familiar, you don't get a familiar.
Okay,
I mean, that's up to you.
I feel like, okay, let's think about this. Emerald has a familiar, Nelabir has his homunculus, bloody name, Moe has the summoned beast, only Blinky doesn't have an additional thing. I think like just Blinky having also a familiar would
She's
be
got a
fair.
dog. She's got a dog.
Yeah, she's abandoned her son very, very early ago. He's joined the forces with the BBEG out of revenge against his deadbeat mother.
Well, shit. Shit got dark.
So yeah, I mean, if you want a familiar, I was the one who offered, so sure, you get a familiar.
What is Blinky's familiar? And I can't read the text.
Obviously. What kind of question is that?
Remember,
A spirit that takes...
The familiar
Yes.
is only for the familiar is literally only for your fun. It wouldn't. The familiar cannot use things.
Wait, can we even use that? Do we even have the material? Because I know Find Familiar has a material cost.
10 gold.
Yeah, 10 gold.
Yeah, just stroke them go, it's fine.
Yeah, but it's not 10 gold, it's 10 gold in da-da-da-da-da-da. Do we have the substances with us?
I mean, if it's just charcoal instead of herbs, we
10
can
gold worth
find the
of
stuff.
charcoal. Yeah, 10 gold worth of charcoal. Just put a tree on fire, you have 10 gold worth of charcoal.
Pick up the burnt remains of the house. Oh, look, charcoal.
I'm ready.
So it doesn't even have a cost that much.
Oh god, we're not gonna start a charcoal business.
Remember-
Okay, but hear me out. I think I'm plus 12 on alchemist supplies.
Remember, it is 10 GP worth for charcoal, incense, and herbs. It is
Okay,
not only
I have-
charcoal. Fuck off.
Okay, hear me out. 9 gold worth of charcoal, then a penny worth of everything else.
Okay, we have charcoal. I have herbalism kit. I can find the proper herbs on the way here. Foraging. I'm also outland. Like for my background, I can also do foraging really well. And I've got alchemist supplies and then brewer supplies and like proficiency in everything. So I think I can just cook up a quick batch of incense. Is everyone okay with that?
That works for me.
Okay.
Fucking hell, people.
Anyway, what's
Yeah.
the fucking familiar now? Sure.
Yeah, it's a bat, a cat, a crab, a frog, a hawk, a lizard, an octopus, an owl, a poisonous snake, a fish, a rat, a raven, a seahorse, a spider, or a weasel. You're gonna pick the owl.
She's going to pick the weasel and you know it.
She's gotta pick the fish.
You just waste 10 gold worth of everything for a fish that starts slowly dying.
What a seahorse? It's even worse, it can't even move.
Like, even then, it's a spirit in the form of it. You can conjure an angel just for it to suffer as a fish for 10 minutes.
God, never allows it. Okay. If it's a fish, we have to agree it's voiced by Gianni Matrigano.
What the hell?
Actually, we have to roll a d3 to see what type of spirit you summoned.
Okay, while Blinky is figuring that out. So, Imro, the vision of the town.
Yes.
You use the bird for it.
Yes.
It's this horrible place described in legend, only ever called Detroit.
Not that bad. Come on.
Ah, Philadelphia then.
Holy shit, people. So, the town itself. It is only on the south part of the abyss, and there are streets, most of them lead towards the abyss. There is a rock outcrop that goes a little bit into the abyss. The town itself, there are many houses. You see no signs of life, no signs of intelligent life. You sometimes see an animal, but it's probably a rat or something similar, maybe a wolf. But there are no people here. This place has been abandoned, and it has been for a while.
Do you relay this information in real time? Because I know you're blind, but you're not deaf, are you?
Yeah, I can still speak, so yeah, I'll relay the info.
What do your elven eyes see?
And that's...
I mean, he can't hear you though.
Yeah.
What do you mean you can't hear me?
No, you're blind and deaf. I can
Oh,
speak,
blind.
but I can't hear.
Oh, I
I
thought
have
it was.
the
I thought it was optional, like which senses you actually share with it. I thought it would be like blind, sight, hearing, or both. I didn't know it was all of them.
Hold on. During this time, you are deaf and blind with regards to your own senses.
I thought it was modular. I didn't realize it was all or nothing.
It's a package deal.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
seeing the
Roll
town-
intelligence to see if you can actually speak while you're deaf.
I'm not commenting on that, but yes, you can speak. So, what are you? You see the place itself. There and you see something on the rock outcrop that goes down the abyss. Seems like 2 ropes are going down the abyss. What are you going?
Well, the bird was only instructed to make a round and then come back, so he wouldn't search anything else. So the bird would come back to me afterwards.
Yeah, and the bird is back.
Okay, people, how do we
ahead.
feel about... Do we anticipate that we're going down the abyss anytime soon? Or do we just want to investigate the town itself?
Why not
I mean,
both?
investigate the town itself first.
I think it might be prudent at some point to spend an hour short resting just to get the boots of levitation and slippers of spider climbing on to some people.
Don't we already have them on?
No, we have them with us, but no one is wearing them right now.
Okay.
I posted the list of the magic items we currently have on us specifically.
Okay.
I just have a bad feeling that while we're investigating, someone's gonna get pushed. Or alternatively, Blinky's gonna push one of us.
Down the hole.
And nothing of value was lost.
I mean, yeah, sure.
Okay, I just wanted it to be said. Good.
So, you guys enter the town. Are you going down the hole? That's my question. Because then.
Well, I checked the town around first.
Okay. I know, but like I'm asking, are you guys planning on going down? That's my actual question. Sorry about that.
We'll see after we visit the town.
Okay. So, would you guys start going to every house, or would you like skip, or what is the idea?
I would skim every house, specifically the kitchen. I want to see if there's any fresh food.
Oh, first things, as you get into houses, you see some weird stuff. Like most of them have the exact same lantern, which are all still on.
Have the exact same what?
Lantern.
Question. Are all of the houses unlocked, locked, or is it a mix?
It's a mix.
Okay, because like if all of them were unlocked, then it would seem like they purposefully abandoned it and they didn't lock because there was no reason to worry about that. But if it's a mix, it seems like they almost disappeared in the middle of the day, right?
Yep. Very important. No bones. You look around.
Very spooky.
You see no bones. There is absolutely no trace of food in any of the kitchens that you look.
People, should I, while you're investigating the kitchens and whatnot, just squat down and do detect magic already?
Yeah, do that.
Okay. Humana.
So, as he's doing that, the investigations. You went through a house. Some houses, most of the houses don't have any actual furniture. Some of them have stone furniture, but no other type. You see some weird lanterns in the ground, which are on. Some of them are off, and yeah.
In the ground?
Yeah, they're on the ground, yes. On the ground, not in the ground.
What are they using for oil or like
Nothing.
fuel?
This is a very freaky lantern. It doesn't have oil, it doesn't have anything inside it.
Does it make heat?
No, it does not make heat.
The ones that are on the ground that I presume like were dropped or knocked over or something along those lines, are those also still on?
Yeah, some of them are on, some of them are not on. It is a mixed bag. Also, yes, they are magical with your magical sense. You focus
What
them.
kind of magic?
Let me check the wheel.
Well, you have to pass by the card to say it's X spell type.
It is a evocation.
Could I check if this is just a bunch of lanterns with conjure flame? Like, I know the spell.
It is not conjure flame. No, it has no heat.
Conjure flame doesn't have heat.
Yeah, but it is not conjure flame. It's a different type of magic. It is evocation, but not conjure flame.
Huh.
I'm gonna grab one of them.
You grab one of them. It doesn't hurt you. Doesn't do anything. Doesn't. Are you grabbing a turned on or a turned off?
Turned on.
Doesn't hurt you. Doesn't do anything. You have now a turned on lantern on your hands. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Phrasing.
I know. I'm doing it on purpose.
Alright, so let's get to the obvious. These houses aren't lived in. Nothing lives there. No food, no furniture, no nothing. Whatever this is either a trap or a bandit outpost. And even then, I doubt the latter.
If it was a bandit outpost, why would some of the rooms just not be locked? Wouldn't they want to safeguard their stashes? Even if it's something intermediate, like, yeah, we just rest up here every once in a while, wouldn't there just be higher security? Hello?
Hello, hi.
Okay.
I'm gonna take out my sword, and as we go through, I'm gonna just start hitting things with it. Not to, like, dull the edge, just to see if anything reacts to being stabbed.
No, things do not. The houses themselves do not react to being stabbed. The furniture that you stab does not react to being stabbed. Are you stabbing one of the lanterns?
Sure.
Okay.
There's plenty to go around.
The lanterns,
Poke, poke, poke.
both Blinky and you were stab a few of the lanterns. The ones that are on, upon being stabbed, they turn off. But that's pretty much it. The houses are houses.
Do they stop being magical upon having been stabbed?
You see, you could see a faint arrow, right? So you see the magic escaping the object.
Whatever you just did killed it.
It's my magic touch.
You've got the touch. You've got the power.
I love this bard.
Okay. I don't have anything that lets me see through time, so it's going to be pretty difficult to figure things out.
I say I send the bird down the hole.
Send
There's
what down the hole?
No, not the child, not the child, no. We're not next to the hole, though.
You're not next to the hole.
We need someone with a soundboard with a stinger from the Tom Scar video.
The hole. Yeah. I'm sending Harbinger down the hole.
How
It's got
far?
120 feet of dark vision, so it should be fine.
How far down
How
the
does-
hole?
To the bottom.
To the bottom.
Do you maybe want to cast invisibility on it?
How fast
Wow.
is the Harbinger?
It's got 60 feet of flying speed.
Okay, so you're sending Harbinger down the hole to the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay.
How long? Wait, I have the feeling it might be important. What's the range of connection between you and a familiar again?
A mile?
Because if I know the source material, that thing is way deeper than just a mile.
No, it's just 100 feet.
Okay, so you send him down the hole.
Yep.
He goes down the hole. You wait. He keeps going down the hole. You keep on waiting.
What does he see?
Does the connection
It's
stay?
100. It's 100 feet, so after that, there's just
Yeah.
nothing.
Like down the hole, what you see is fucking 100 feet.
There's still stairs going down.
There. No stairs going down the hole. So, as you send Harbinger down, it takes a good few minutes. And then you lose connection to Harbinger.
I what?
That. That happens.
Yeah, the joke has been made.
You lose connection to Harbinger. You can no longer feel its ethereal life. You have no idea how it happened, but it happened.
Plan B. I'm gonna grab one of the magical lanterns.
Okay.
We're going to the hole. I'm gonna throw it down the hole.
You're going in you're throwing one of the magical lanterns turned on down the hole, right?
Yep.
So, as you throw it down the hole, you can see
It suddenly gets thrown back up.
It hits the bird.
So, as you throw it down the hole, you can
Yeah.
see it lighting up. Not a very big chunk, but yeah, it is. When I mean hole, I want to say it is. The town itself is only south of the hole, and the town itself is a good few miles sideways. So, it is not only a hole, it is a big ass fucking hole. But as you throw it down, how much? Let me see. Sight distance. How much can you see far away?
Did you have your connection with him, by the way, while he was going down?
Yeah, well, at first, but then it cut.
Oh, okay.
3 miles, 5 kilometers. Okay, so if perfect things are happening, you can see 5 kilometers away. But since the light is not very bright, as you look down the hole as it is falling, the walls of the hole where actually let's say you don't throw down the lamp itself, because you can see pretty far down the hole. There is
Surprising.
greenery. There is not quite, because sun.
Oh. Well, then it's lucky that it's in the zenith.
So you can see down the hole. There is a lot of greenery down the hole. You can see a lot of stuff. There you can see trees which are a little bit bigger than you are used to. And it is mostly imagine if you're seeing grass plains going down. And then that's pretty much what you can see. And further down, you can see some kind of, I want to say, plateaus. They're weird because they seem to be above each other, but they are grass plains. There is a lot of greenery here, and you have no identities. It goes as far as you can see. There are some animals inside. You can see sometimes birds passing by. And it seems like a very peaceful place at the moment.
But we can't find Emerald Familiar anymore?
Emerald Familiar went further down.
Down the hole.
Yeah, further down the
Deeper.
hole. Remember, it was minutes.
Yeah. Well, two options. Either we accept the loss, leave now because there's nothing of value here, or we have another orphanage situation and we wait here for the night.
We could also wait just a little bit and start climbing down.
What purpose do we have climbing down the hole?
Investigating if there's a dormant threat here that might become a threat to our new location.
People paid for it have already visited the hole and they haven't come back. So yes, there is a threat, and no, it's not our problem.
What were the conditions of our journey, of our quest? Like out of character again? Just check up on the hole, or?
The hole was not
It's
part of
just-
the quest.
No, it's
Yeah, we just wanted to visit the hole.
Didn't Blinky's mom, Miss Skycrown, tell us to do this?
Nope. All she asks is Rushfallen.
Yeah.
It's just, we might as well go there because it's in the way.
I know you meant on the way, but how we're treating it, yes, it's in the way at this point.
We have to pass over the hole to go to the next place. It's a straight
Okay.
line challenge. Ugh.
Now hold on a minute. There's a town right there that doesn't have a name on it.
It is very small.
Where? What? Where?
That's not a town. That's
What is there?
probably a
What's
village.
with that? What is that plushie?
That is
It's
you
sort of
guys.
That's
Okay.
us. That's the party.
Okay. That's me. Sorry. I know you should leave well enough alone, but there could be treasure in there. Might be something useful. I mean, we do still have the tormentor to deal with. That's technically our original
You're
goal
not
in a way.
dealing with the tormentor. You're surviving the tormentor.
I see no difference between the two of them. But there might be something useful in there. We can at least venture halfway up until where the bird went, and if there really is nothing, then we wasted, what, a couple minutes? Maybe an hour?
I want you to look down this hole and tell me it would take an hour.
I said up until halfway where the bird went, and then we can decide again.
Scratch, I'm going to ask Oguri, is there anything worth to go inside of exploring this hole?
What? What do you mean? What do you mean Blinky jumps in? We already had that. It never went well. It's not a single time it went well. Not with the bears, not with the zombies, not with the zombie well.
Blinky starts to go in as
Never mind then.
No, wait. As you do augury,
Okay, sure.
you feel. Let me just get the proper. So you cast it. So you feel both will and woe, but in heavy quantities. Like absurd quantities. Like, oh no, we are going to die, and oh yes, we are the richest people in the earth.
I don't think we. Oh, well, Blinky went ahead. That's our loss.
I have no legal ties to Miss Skycrown, and I don't intend to.
Quite frankly, I don't trust our survival without her, so...
Are you guys going to use the ropes? Also, remember, there are 2 ropes going down the hole.
Honestly, you know...
I'm going to... So, right now, Blinky, like, she jumped, but she's, like, hovering, right? Just
Yeah.
flapping.
She's flying very slowly.
I'm going to look at her. Well, while she does this, we are going to enjoy a nice meal of warm meat.
I'm with you with this.
You know what? I still have... We knew we were going to the hole. Like, we knew the description of hole, right? I still have one slot open. Wait,
For what?
is Blinky coming back now?
Yes, Blinky is
Yes.
coming back.
Alright, let's leave before she goes deeper down that hole. And we should probably find something to eat along the way. I mean, it's a forest. There should be a deer somewhere.
What do you have against my soups?
They're terrible. You're a horrible cook.
The guy that has expertise in it.
Okay. I'm going to roll on cook you. Wait, do they count it? Let me look at the rules. I'm fairly certain they do, but I just gotta make sure.
Yeah, listen, no matter
Because
how
so-
good the soup is, because it's not French, he's gonna hate it.
No. Remember, where are the best restaurants in the world?
France.
That's a lie.
Yeah, and who owns them?
You can't.
Let me check.
We're having this debate.
Oh my god.
A few of them are in France, yes, but very few. Several of them are also in England. They serve French food, so I cannot say anything.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're just going with that. Because it's not French fruit, he's gonna be a snob about it. Yes, that tracks.
Okay, I have to check this.
We just invoked an
Cook's
ancient
utensils
feud.
are part of artisans' tools, so I can do this. What do you say is this? Intelligence, dexterity, wisdom?
It would be dexterity.
And... give me a sec. Can I add it, hypothetically, if I'm being petty enough? Can I add Flash of Genius to this?
Sure.
A flash of genius on cooking.
I mean, I could roll a natural one, I just want to say that, so I want to cover all my bases.
You can add Flash of Genius to this, yes.
Can you add enhanced ability at this?
It's an ability check. It counts as an ability check. So,
Well, it's not
Okay.
a saving throw, obviously.
Saving throw would be if you're eating it.
okay.
Oh my god. There it is.
I was hoping you did that. I was hoping you did that.
You can't hero point out of that one.
Okay.
While you were too focused on making the food, you were too
I would
nervous
like
and
to
too
remind you.
annoyed. Hmm?
I would like you to remind you that you cannot critically fail on ability checks.
Yes, but
The dice
easy is
result is
10.
okay. In that case,
And easy is a 10, remember.
I'm being petty. Gets added. I get an 11.
Okay, so I'm gonna say your food
It
is
has to-
as good as someone who is starting cooking in their life. You're making the easiest dishes and you're not truly like getting them right. You're frying
I would
eggs and
like to
you're
remind-
fucking it up.
I would like everyone to remind. I would like to remind everyone that the last time I rolled any cooking check, I think it was either a nat 20 or something very close to it, and everyone just, oh yeah, he's the best cook now. So I'm chalking this up to the brain damage.
We all know the best cook is Rendis with its frying.
Emerald just looks at the soup you made and just... You're supposed to heat the eggs. The meat isn't cooked. The noodles are dry. How...
Okay, wait, I have something.
The noodles are dry in the soup. Damn.
I have something for that. Where is it? Where is it?
How did you fuck this up this bad?
The dice giveth, the dice taketh away, and as of 2 months, the dice just hate me in every single aspect for some reason.
But yeah, you're cooking as well as me.
Is that why you ordered pizza for your birthday?
I made the pizza, but yes.
Okay.
You
I want you
cannot
to
find the
realize-
pizza. Hmm?
This. Come on, Chad. This is what Emerald sounds like, and you cannot convince me otherwise.
뭐? 전반적으로 간이 잘못되었다. 닭고기를
Dear Lord. So. While Blinky eats it happily, Emerald does have, and you can actually realize this, Nidabeer. The food you made is not that good. Emerald had a point.
But why this time?
Because it is funny that way.
How did I mess up? Why did I mess up? What happened?
Probably too close to the hole. So,
Speaking of that
Okay.
hole, let's just leave. Nothing.
We need
good
to
will
just-
come out of it.
Fellas, I think we need to destroy the hall. It has infected me with bad vibes.
No.
We're
Yes.
leaving.
okay, you guys are leaving. You got yourselves.
We
How
just
many
le-
lanterns are you guys getting?
How can we leave behind the Capsu trauma hole?
Because Capsule is not here, exactly.
Listen, we can come back to the hole on the way back if she's there.
Ugh.
Please, sir, may I have some more?
So, all of my weeks of preparation go toward nothing. That is life. Let's go.
You
Can't we
wanted us
just-
to go down the hole?
I was expecting you guys to go down the hole, yes, but it doesn't matter. Let's get to the Groot of the Dripping Death. Remember, everything in this world can be prepared. Doesn't matter. Do not worry about it.
We're going to Mount Doom.
Where is Mount Doom?
I don't know, one of the dozen volcanoes southeast.
Southeast.
Okay, wait. I'm rolling a deck save to see if while packing up I fall down the hole. If we do, we have a
We're not
quest.
next to the hole.
You're not even close to the hole.
Didn't Blinky jump down there and then fly back up?
Yes.
Yeah, but we
Yeah, and then
next
we
to
left.
the hole.
Remember,
We didn't stay next to the hole.
there is no
When you insulted his cooking, he just plopped down his backpack and started cooking on the spot.
Yes.
With what water were you making that soup? That's why the noodles were dry. You didn't have water to cook them with.
I have purified food and drink, and we've been stopping by creeks, rivers, and whatnot. I've been bottling water.
Your spices are dirt.
So, since we do not go down the hole, we're now going to the Groot because the hole was not funny enough and it was too dangerous, as Maui discovered.
Too overwhelming, not too dangerous.
Yes, let's go with overwhelming. And also dangerous, please, dangerous. So, we have decided not to go down the hole because if Mel falls
I was
down,
just-
Mel is going to fall down for miles.
No, because I have slippers of spider climbing. I just need to use feather fall, which I do have prepared, and just slightly hover over to the side, put my feet against the ground, and just walk up.
Pretty much, yeah. So there you go.
But
Come back to the hole with Kapsu. There we go.
what happens if Cups is not available when it would be time to go to the hole?
We skip the hole.
You go back another day. Believe me, the hole will deal with any level you guys have.
The hole will
I've been
still be
looking
there.
for-
Wait.
I've been looking forward to the hole for months.
Well, you're now
And you
going to the
took
group.
them away.
Oh lord.
If you really want to go down the hole, it's fine by me. Like, the character is gonna brag his ass, but sure.
No, but I will keep making cooking checks for the remainder of this voyage. Dexterity, you said.
Wow, they're just both extremes.
What's Emerald's reaction?
How can you cook better on a campfire than a full-fledged geared kitchen?
Wait, is it just Altonico's reaction from Ratatouille?
Make an insight check.
Also make a deception check, Emerald.
Wow.
You're fucked.
He could still roll a net 20 on his insight.
Even then, I wouldn't reach it. I only have a +4.
But you'd have a critical success. Listen, there's a 5% chance.
You can't critical succeed on ability checks.
Yes, but because
It's funny
it's
if you
just
do.
for fun, I would allow it because it is
Okay.
just for fun. If it is for an actual, yeah, you
Yeah.
You gotta just
Emerald
look
is
at
a
the two of
stuck
them.
up.
I mean,
Can everyone else
Maybe-
please make an
it
insight
is-
roll?
definitely an improvement, but the blend of spices is wrong. Too salted. You really shouldn't put that much salt to begin with. Put the salt on the side and let the person who has it salt it themselves. Then, the flavor, just... You've overwhelmed the cheese, which means all your efforts to put the cheese in the first place are for nothing.
And while Emerald is lying to
Wait,
his
please.
teeth,
Moe, please.
Yeah, the guy with 0 has the best.
Can my homunculus roll? Just on like, it would be so funny if it figures it out.
The homunculus who can't speak? Sure, go ahead, try.
Okay, but it has the face of a kitten. It can guilt trip you.
true.
It's insight, not persuasion.
Yeah. No. Emerald is this just this in your plate. And you're pretty sure you did a good job. But he's this in your plate.
Netherbeer uses shape change to remove his tear duct so he doesn't burst out crying.
Oh lord.
Yes.
This was great.
Aren't you glad we didn't go down the hole?
As I told you guys before, anything and everything here can be explored. If you guys want to do it, I am up for it.
Can we... Oh no. Is it the right one? No, it's not.
We're not going to Mount Doom.
Also, Mount Doom is not there. It is Mount Doom is to the northeast of the continent. Mount Doom is inside dragon territory, so yeah, no.
Doom is inside. We can't stop here. This is Dragonland.
This is green dragon territory, but not that one. I mean, further northwest. But yeah, do not go. Yeah, that's pretty much that's the Fortress of Flames. Yes, that's probably a good place to look. If you want Mount Doom, there's literally a mountain inside dragon territory.
Well, there's two of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're having a legal dispute over it.
Death Mountain and Mount Doom.
Doom Mountain and Doom and Mountain Doom. Yeah, sure.
Doomer Mountain.
So, you are now going to the group, right?
Yes.
The grotto of dripping death.
So, how are you deciding to go inside of the group? That is my question.
Because
Instead of the
can we?
inside of the what?
The group.
What's
How
a
are you
group?
deciding if you're going or not?
The grotto.
Oh. Roll 20. You have failed me once again.
Because you guys have decided to not go inside the hole because it was, I don't know. So how are you deciding if you're going into the group or not?
What do you mean, Groot?
It's literally a cave.
If
Do you mean Grove? Or
no, it's a cave. It's
do you mean Grotto?
Give me a sec. Yeah, it would be a cave. Grotto. Yeah, grotto, my bad.
Okay, because I was slowly going insane over here. What the heck is a Groot?
Yeah, this is a grotto. I forgot the name.
I just
So, how are you deciding if you're going in or not? That is my question.
new bird.
Because as you approach,
wow. That's so good.
Oh my god, that's
fuck you now.
that is
So,
I guess we're going down the second hole.
this one is a lot less scary. You approach it, and it is around it is a forest. Not a very dense forest, but upon approaching it, it does look like a less dangerous place than the abyss.
What's so dripping death about it?
From the outside, you cannot tell. Also, whoever likes to talk to people, make a history check.
Which is no one.
Which is no one. Good.
What? Oh god.
Blinky, I'm gonna send this in.
Does dubious knowledge apply here?
What the fuck is dubious knowledge?
It's a feat Kesh has.
fourth dimensional, fourth degree interdimensional warp fuckery. None of your concern.
Essentially, in Pathfinder, there's a feat that makes it so whenever you fail to recall knowledge, instead of getting no information, you get both true and wrong information. So, are we heading down the hole?
You want me to do a Gurry to see? Or
Yeah, sure.
YOLO.
We're gonna get the same result, and we're yet again not gonna go down the hole.
Well, maybe it's not as bad as the Abyss, honestly.
So you're using augury. Let me just roll.
There's
Oh.
no roll, it's always 100% the first time.
Oh no
Yeah.
no. Oh yeah, the first time is always 100%. So from this place, you get. Let me augury D&D. Open the thing. So you get you get will and woe, but this time it is not as pronounced either of them. But will is a little bit higher than woe.
Might be worth it to explore. At least it's less chaotic than the Abyss.
Side out.
I'm sure there's going to be, well, creatures, but who
When are
cares?
there? When have there been?
So, with the information you just gave me, I would like to make either survival or nature. I want to know if it's flood season, basically.
I did use this thing. Make a survival check.
Survival, perfect.
Yes, you are in spring, rain season.
If we really want to go down this hole, we need an escape plan, and fast.
Why fast specifically?
I want you to look around this place. This is a downward hill. This means any rain, water, rivers, whatever, they're going to go down here, down the hole. If we don't have an escape plan, we're going to drown, which is less than ideal situation.
Also,
I can cast Auto Self on myself.
to everyone, this is
I
kind
do
of
have
a
an
desert
escape plan.
place.
I
This
do
is
have a bit of an escape plan, but it's unconventional.
But do you even, considering that it's mostly desert-like, I don't think there's a lot of water.
There are plenty of desertic regions that are susceptible to floods. Don't worry,
Floods.
you'll learn to know them.
Okay, if things go really, really dire, surprisingly, I will cast Auto Self on myself, well, and become aquatic, and you all step in the back.
Sure.
Fine by me.
And then I'll swim us out as fast as possible.
As long as we have a plan.
At the very least, I will be able to get us to a surface, and then we can just find foliage or debris or whatnot and use that as flotation.
Okay, so you all are going into the grotto, right?
Yep.
Okay. And
Does everyone have all the spells prepared that they want to have prepared?
I got Grease.
Grace.
Should we maybe, like, one rest and then I can just put another altar self in? No, I suppose not necessarily. Anything else? Like, if there's climbing, should I maybe put spider climb or feather fall on one of them?
Nah, we're going like this.
Okay. Worst case, I've got the
Going in
slippers,
raw.
so we can just... Good. Let's go!
okay. So with that, we stop here for today because I do not have the grotto prepared.
Today's session was supremely unfulfilling, in a
What do
way.
you mean?
You
We
talk.
almost did something and then we didn't.
We certainly did 30 minutes of doing a spell story.
We did we did about 2 hours of, not even that, 2.5 hours of bumbling around and having middling character interactions.
Which is always fun. I like character interaction personally. Remember, now you're going into the grotto. I will have it prepared by probably tomorrow. And I might play next week as well. We'll see about it. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
See you all later. Sorry for the very slow one. I was expecting you guys to go down the hole. But sure.
I also expected us to go down the hole. Thing is, I for some reason very much expected us that like the hole was our concern. I didn't expect Emerald's argument of why should we care, which was surprisingly valid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's completely
it's valid.
valid.
It's literally everything we go through until Rush Bottom is optional.
I thought the whole point was, hey, these points of concern are on the road, and they are points of concern, might as well check them out so they don't become problems later on. I thought that was the whole motivation and reason.
We're just Tauruses.
Yeah, it's basically
Some
sightseeing.
Taurus.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't you dare.
See you all later.
Bye bye.
See ya.